This is our how-to tutorial on a tissue paper craft for our ECMP 355 final project. This craft can be used for a variety of age groups, focusing mainly on middle year students. Step 1. Gather your materials. Here's an overview of the materials you will need. A picture of your choice, pencils and erasers, cardboard or thick paper, tissue paper, scissors and liquid glue. The next step is to trace the picture or outline of the picture you will use for your project. Cut the tissue paper into small squares using scissors. The tissue paper square should be in about 3 centimeters diameter. Here is an example of the tissue paper cutting. Here are some small tissue paper squares. Step 4. Roll tissue paper squares into balls and glue into place. This is an example of rolling the tissue paper balls and placing on the glued paper. Or you can dip your tissue paper into glue and place it on the paper. This is another example of her rolling tissue paper and placing it in the glue and then onto the paper.
Don't forget to use a variety of colors. Another technique for this craft is using a pencil. Place the unscrunched tissue paper onto the end of the pencil, dip into the glue, and then place on the paper. This method gives it a flowery-like appearance. Once you have completed your craft, let the project dry for at least 24 hours. Here are our final products. This is an example of a flower using the method of the unscrunched tissue paper, placing it on the end of the pencils, and then pressing it onto the paper. Here is an example of the other method.
The one of Winnie the Pooh is of rolled tissue paper squares, and this is a smaller version of a dream catcher. The Evergreen curriculum states the fundamental objectives that apply for this craft for visual art. They cover the use of expression, transformation of ideas into art, and most of all, challenging yourself to new methods and ideas.
This project is done by Janna
and Chelsea.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to have fun!